Greetings and salutations, beautiful dreamers. Today I'm going to do a movie adaptation. The movie I'm going to talk about that's been made over twice was Chronicles of Narnia. The books were written by C.S. Lewis and the movies were done by different people. One was by BBC, I think, and the other one was by Disney. By Disney. I know because my sister watched it on Disney+. So, anyway, I will probably do the C.S. Lewis books because they're so different from the movies, but right now I'm not talking about the books, I'm talking about the movies. The first movies were made when we didn't have CGI or good CGI. It was basically a person dressed up in a beaver suit and a person dressed up in a lion suit that did the animal parts in the movie. And even though they were good, I'm not saying the acting was bad or it was horrible or it was just ratchet. It was actually a good movie for that time period, okay? The actors were great, and the thing about those movies is they followed the books. They did Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, and all the way to Silver Chair. The first three movies were good. They were understandable. They were good, but the Silver Chair, I was watching it as a little kid, and this was before I read the books. I didn't understand what the heck was going on. I was like, Mom, why are they jumping into a fit of fire? Why are they jumping into a lake of fire? And as a little kid, okay, I was a Christian, I thought they were jumping into hell. They weren't, okay? It was something totally different, and my mom was like, that's where they live. I'm like, that's not where they live. That can't be right. Then I read the book, and then I understood. So if you were watching the movie without having read the book, you wouldn't understand what was going on in the movie, okay? That's just the way it was. So then they did them over when I was older, and this was when CGI had gotten really good. And the first one was good. Alright, I enjoyed it. It had some parts that weren't in the book, but it followed the book pretty closely. They just added a few more parts to make it more exciting and more interesting, which were good. I loved it. Second one, Prince Caspian. Oh, what to say about this movie? I liked it and understood why they did it the way they did, but that didn't make it okay. Here's the thing, in the book, Peter said to Prince Caspian, we're not here to take your place or to take your throne, but to put you on your throne where you belong. And in the movie, it was like Peter wanted that. He didn't have as much honor as he had in the book. I think if anything, they should have made Peter have more honor, because it opens up with Peter fighting at a train station. Peter didn't fight. He wasn't that kind of person. So if I had to give you, here's the thing. They said must have been hard for Peter to go from being in charge of a company being in charge of a country to being in charge of homework. I can understand how big of a drop that would be. That would be hard for me too. If suddenly I was in charge of a whole country and now I'm just in charge of getting my homework done, that would be a pretty big drop for me. I understand why they did it that way, but that doesn't mean they had to do it that way, okay? And Voyage of the Dawn Treader. It's like they took the book, said, oh, it's a sea voyage, and threw it over their shoulder. Please don't do that. The book is there for a reason. It's supposed to be the guideline. And I understand you can't do everything that was in the book and the movie, but you don't have to discard the book away. The book was there for a reason. And C.S. Lewis knew what he was doing. So please, don't throw the book away. It's like they took the bare minimum and just said, oh, well, this was a part, so let's make this big and aggravate it to where it's the main point of the movie. If you read, I'm not saying the movie was bad, I'm just saying that I was a bookie before I was a movieer, so don't do that. Read the book and try to follow the book. They destroyed Voyage of the Dawn Treader, and even though they left some of the lines that I liked in the book in the movie, it was just kind of like, really? Just, hurt, pain, agony. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I like the new ones better, even though they messed it all up. I like the new ones better than the old ones. The old ones were my thing when I was a kid. But now that I'm older, I kind of like the new ones a little bit better, even though they destroyed C.S. Lewis's work. I do hope they come out with more, because they still got Magician's Nephew, Silverchair, Last Battle, and Horse and His Boy. They got those left, so I'm hoping they come out with those and they follow the book. Look at my eyes, and Hollywood and Disney, follow the book. It's there for a reason. C.S. Lewis was a brilliant man. Don't destroy his work. I'll be very upset. I'll be very, very touchy if you destroy his work. Okay, so watch the new ones, watch the old ones. I would say that you're going to probably enjoy the movies, even though they destroyed the books, but we're not talking about that right now. You'll enjoy the movies even if you read the books. The actors were good, everything was really brilliantly done, and the actors actually fit the characters that they were playing. Even in the old one they fit, but in this movie they fit, and they had the age correctly, and they were perfect for the roles that they played. And so that's about it. This is Miss Russell from the desk. Beautiful dreams.